Good morning. Thank you for joining me again. This series that I'm doing is about hacks into Facebook groups. My own group, Modular Homes and Buildings, was hacked and taken over by a fake account on the 24th of March 2024. And I discovered that this particular account has taken over about 150 other groups, and it's the only thing that's going on in this account. So today I'm going to be covering a few groups that deal with issues that did try to address problems people have. So it builds supportive communities to address problems. So examples of that would be Weight Watchers, people who struggle with acne, or just general help groups. Since I started this series and a separate Facebook page, other people who have been hacked have been in touch with me. And I've been surprised at how prevalent hacking on Facebook is, and not just in relation to groups, but also business pages and profiles. I've been really surprised that it was possible for so many people to be hacked and so easily. And it does make me wonder about the security of Facebook. However, it also has prompted me to take all my pictures and personal stuff offline and upload it to a couple of other places like iCloud and OneDrive, because some people, one person in particular who's been in touch with me, he lost all his pictures and all his videos and everything he had on Facebook that he didn't save anywhere else. So this has prompted me to move things from Facebook and at least save it somewhere else as well. So like I said, today we're going to cover a few groups that have problems. Some of them are obviously private. A surprising amount are public, so you can see a little bit about what goes on before you join them. So I won't stand on ceremony. I'll share my screen. So the first group we're going to look at today is appropriately named scammers on Facebook. And this is a really interesting group. I've had a look through it. It's a group that actually names and shames, that tries to expose real scammers on Facebook, and to warn other people against what's going on. It also gives people the ideas about what kind of scams are current at the moment. And whoever started this group did it obviously with the best of intentions and had no idea this was going to be taken over. But obviously it has been. So Scammers on Facebook group has 55,000 members. If you look at the detail of the group, it was set up on the 19th of June 2021. And of course, you can see this hacker, Thomas Robert, has taken the admin rights to this group. And he took those rights on the 21st of December, 2023. So you can see down here, it says also a member of Modular Homes and Buildings. The reason that is there is I'm actually logged into my own Facebook account, and this is the only thing that I have in common with this fake account, Thomas Roberts. And you'll find that every single one of these stolen accounts, if the people who were the admins or who are on those groups, will probably have that as their only thing in common. Anyway, moving on. This is another public group looking for home health aide care, and this person just describes this as looking for help for a loved one, need a breather. I'm a certified CNA and home health aide, and I love my job. So this person has set this group up, and there's 18,000. It's got 18,000 members. It's an old group, 13th of October, 2014. And Thomas Robert, he took this group on the 7th of November, 2023. So then we move on to the next group, and this is another general health group, a big group, over 60,000 members. So this person has actually had a phone number. I believe that's a New Jersey phone number. I will try that later, but this was the date it was set up, 25th of April, 2021. And Thomas Robert took it on the 23rd of December, 2023. So the next two groups are groups that are around people who have problems with pimples and acne and general skincare problems. So these are really, really important groups for some of the people on them. This one here is a public group, and it's set up, it's United States. It was set up on the 24th of February, 2022. And it just generally allows people to go in and discuss their dermatological problems or their problems with acne. Now, this is really interesting. I just tested this group because it's a public group. I tested this group by I joined it and just did a post to see if I could just post straight on this group, and I couldn't. So you'll see these profiles here. They have been posting on it. They say they work at Facebook, which is probably made up. But these are probably scammy posts, and these profiles here are probably associated with that fake Thomas Robert profile, because they have been able to post on here, and I wasn't. So anyway, that is this group. So this group, if we look at the date, it was set up on the 24th of February, 2022. Thomas Robert took it on the 9th of September, 2023. Now I'm going to move on to the next group, which is also a group, a support group about that helps people with pimples. It's a Spanish-speaking group, as you can see, and it's got 32,500 members. It was set up on the 27th of May, 2020, and the admin, he or she puts the instructions in English, so everyone English speaking can understand it. Just asks to keep on topic with acne, and ask people not to spam with sexually explicit stuff. There's two admins to this. Oh no, Marie is a moderator, and Thomas Robert is the admin. So this is a private group, so we can't really establish the date when he became moderator. But if you bear in mind that this account was only set up on the 25th of June, 2023, it will be after that date. So after the 27th of May, 2020, in other words, he took over this group. But it doesn't say when, because it's a private group. But oddly enough, if you look at Marie Marion, if you look at her profile, it says, now she's in France, but she may be an original admin. I'm unclear, because this is the only place I've seen her name come up at all. So I suspect she's directly associated with this group, and she has She was before this, but this is only my suspicion. I don't think she's anything to do with the hacker, and she's managed to persuade him to allow her to come back on as a moderator. I could be completely off point there, but that's what it looks like to me. Because it's an established account, it's a real account. This is not fake. So then if we move on to the next group, this is Weight Watchers, recipes and tips. And it's a private group. Obviously, it's over 20,000 people. And it was set up on the, hang on, that's wrong. It was set up on the 6th of January, 2020. Just a little bit of rules and regulations there. And Thomas Robert took it at some stage between June 23 and now. We have a second Weight Watchers group, more recipes and journeys, 30,000 in this group, another private group. It was set up in March 2021. Just a short introduction there. And Thomas Robert took this group at some point because it's a private group. I can't see when. And this last help group is social anxiety disorders. So the people in this group are probably really quite vulnerable. I am in touch with the person who is the real admin of this group, who had this group, the admin rights of this group stolen off him. And he is particularly, even though this is his he had two groups stolen from him, and this is the smaller of the two. I think he is particularly upset about this one because of the nature of it. He worries about he worries about the hacker accessing the people in this group. So he has spent quite a long time writing certain rules and advice and asking people not to diagnose or self-diagnose, but I won't go into all that. He set this up on the 9th of May 2021. He is very keen to get control over this group again. And you can see that Thomas Robert took it off him. He actually told me the date, and I haven't got it to mind. I've forgotten. But there's Thomas Robert took the date, took this group, took the admin rights of this group, and Dan Wagner is the moderator of this group. So that's everything for today. Like I've said before, I'm doing all these in bite sizes, and this particular profile, Thomas Robert has stolen the admin rights to so many groups. It's going to take quite a few videos to get through to the end of it. Previous ones that I've done so far are groups, and there were a number of groups on stolen groups on motorbikes, and then there were the local buy and sell groups. Most of the buy and sell groups were American, and that comes over 3 videos in 3 parts. So please do go back and look at them. If you recognize any of these groups, or if you think you know the admins to any of these groups, do get in touch with me. Drop message in the chat. Look me up on Messenger and Facebook. I'll drop my Facebook links there. And I also have a page on Facebook. They're directly related to this topic. So thank you for staying to the end of the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.